What's good, people? Discussion time, episode 76. Tanya, Cannaday, response. What do you think of people who dress up their pets? This has always been, excuse the pun, a pet peeve of mine, because when I see people in town or whatever, and their dog has a coat on them, like they're a fucking racehorse, get the fuck out. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck are you doing? You're getting a fucking mink coat for a dog. It's already got fur, you fucking idiots. So, as you can see, you already know my thoughts on it by now. Are they making a toy out of an animal like dressing up a Barbie doll? You've hit the nail on the head. It's not a fucking toy, it's a dog. What the fuck are you doing? It's got fur. It does not need a coat. Shouldn't they just have a child or do some babysitting instead of personifying an animal? Yeah, well, to be honest, I don't think these people should have kids, because if they're treating their fucking pet like that, the kid's gonna have a fucking Porsche. Like, what are you doing? Fucking idiots. Does it affect an animal's sense of identity wearing an item of clothing that naturally it wouldn't? I don't think to a human perception of it, it does, but to the animal itself, I don't really think the animal's going to like it, because it's getting groomed and it's getting looked after and spoilt, so the animal's just going to go with it because it's not hurting it, so it's loving it. If the animal is trying to pull off the costume, doesn't that suggest that it is uncomfortable? This is a good point as well. Like, I think in most cases I've seen, the dog or whatever animal it is loving the fact or the attention it's getting. But you probably do get cases where it's annoying the pet. So yeah, if you see it going mad, chasing its own tail, looking like it's on coke, and like just doing a madness, then that does suggest that it is uncomfortable, and you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. Should it be seen as cruel? It's weird. Like, I don't think it's cruel. I just think it's idiotic, and there's no need for it. I don't think it's cruel, but obviously, maybe not all animals want to be stuff put on them and that. As I said, a lot of them I think enjoy it because they're getting extra attention, but some of them I could understand if they do snap at the owners, and that's the owner's fault. Like, that's what they deserve, minimal, because you're fucking acting like a fool. Or is it just harmless fun? I don't believe it's harmless fun. Like, as I said, your dog isn't going on a fucking catwalk. What are you doing with your life? Do you know, invest and do something with your money other than spending it on your pet. Is it okay to spend thousands on their care, sending them to spas, doggy hotels, expensive foods, toys, and so on? See, this is where it gets out of hand. Like, a coat's one thing. If you're having a spa, was it having a facial? Is it having its nails cut? What are you doing? Doggy hotels. Who the fuck created that in the first place? This is the sort of people in society that... Judgment Day. That's all I'm going to say on that. It's their money. Yeah, it is their money. If they want to throw it down the drain, it's their money. But do you know what I mean? Like, there's more things in the world you could be focusing on making a difference in than your pet. But is it money that could be given to charities instead of pampering a dog that hasn't asked for it and cannot appreciate it and may not even want it? Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, there's better things in the world that money could be going to, not your pet. And like you said, they don't really understand. They enjoy it because they're getting groomed and treated and spoilt, but they don't really understand it. What would happen to all the animal clothing in doggy hotel industry? Well, the hotel industry, like, I don't even know how big that is for doggy hotel. Like, it blows my mind that there even is one. The animal clothing, as I said, they don't need clothing. Their fur is their clothes. Like, science and nature has sorted it out. Stop fucking with it. If putting animals in clothes and giving them spa treatment were seen as cruel and unnecessary, then people would be out of jobs. I hope then people do get put out of jobs, because there's no need for these animals to be having all this treatment and care. And yeah, care for your animals, but they're animals. Yes, we're animals, but do you know what I mean? It's not, there's better things your money could be going to. Like, the only thing I can say that I think is even remotely reasonable is if that person that has the pet can't have a child, for instance, and that is their version of a child. Then I can kind of see, because they've never got a chance at that. But outside of that, I really don't get this, because people, I've seen it before. Like, people go nuts about animals, fair enough, but they're not a fucking, they're not on a catwalk, they're an animal. Treat them like an animal. As for people being out of jobs, that's life. Shit happens, they will find other jobs. They will find more beneficial jobs where they can make more of an impact, and a positive impact, other than putting a Burberry or mink coat on a dog. If that's your life goals, I think you need to reevaluate and recess and get back to the drawing board. And that's it. Thank you for your question, Tanya. Everyone else, get your questions in. I'm going for 100 episodes. They don't want to fuck with a real one.